Super people might be saved, the devs are finally listening, and zombies are going bye-bye. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to break down this patch notes as fast as possible, what the community thinks about this patch, and if the game is saved or not. So TLDR, they just released this on June 25th, and they are extending the beta test until Sunday, June 29th at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For those of you curious, here are all the times on screen. Boop. All right. And the scheduled maintenance for when they will be removing these zombies is between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m. Eastern Time on Friday, June 27th. So make sure you lock in those dates because that is very, very important. Now, here are the major updates. Let's dive in. So the complete removal of normal monsters from the game. So all those zombies, like the slightly bigger zombies, maybe even the flowers, praise the Lord. But they are keeping mid-boss and major boss monsters in the game, which is the spider, the golem, etc., which I'm okay with because they give you good loot. I'd love to hear your comments down below. And right now, in the general discussion, there's actually a relatively civil one, basically talking about, oh, why are they keeping monsters in the game? Some people like Spacetime saying, like, it's totally fine because the biggest annoyance is not having ground loot. Those are gone, ground loot is back, and now some people are starting to come around to the idea of possibly having bosses in the game because, like, you know, it mixes up the flow of things. So it's been nice to see a relatively positive conversation. It's also nice that there's no clown emojis on this update for the very first time since the closed beta has been back. So that is another big W. Let's keep going. And this is further confirmed here. Restoration of classic Super People field looting system is back, which should mean we'll have less problems with healing, a much faster early game that will suck way less wieners, and all in all, just generally good improvements. Weapons, gear, and items will now drop directly on the field. Praise the Lord. Also, level 1 and level 2 loot boxes are gonzo. They were kind of trash to begin with, so I love this change, and only level 3 gold loot boxes will be around, which is great, because when you hear that beeping, that means there is good loot nearby. Also, they are removing the ultimate skill purchase from the in-game shop, which I love that as a feature. It seemed like a cool idea, but having those ultimates was incredibly broken. Being able to teleport on anyone with a blackout was definitely super rough. One more thing, I will be live after this video goes up and all throughout the rest of the beta on twitch.tv/AndySlaps, so be sure to come through and have a good time, talk with me there. But let's keep going. Number 4, bonus gold rewards granted upon level up to enhance progress. Massive W here because so many people were annoyed not getting enough gold and you were forced to kill all these stupid zombies to find that. But now as you level up, you'll passively be getting more gold, which means everyone should have better loot by the end of the game and there should not be any lack of heals, which I think is a W change. Bale's adjustment, for some reason they just really hate ShotgunMaster and they removed the impact flashbang knockback. So like on the impact flash, you no longer knock people back, which is definitely kind of lame if you are a ShotgunMaster, but honestly not that big of a deal. You're still going to blind the people and you're still do damage, so all in all, not really necessary, but hey, they threw that in there along with other bug fixes and adjustments. Now here, this final part is very important. Do not click off the video, just let me finish. They go on to say that this update and CBT extension go beyond a minor change. It reflects our serious intention to ask what truly makes Super People fun and answer that question together with our players, which is a W. But here's the important part right here. We encourage you to experience both versions of the game and share your honest thoughts on which direction you feel is more enjoyable. Your feedback will guide us choosing a clearer and more confident path forward. TLDR, if you guys show up on June 27th, you call all your friends, you get everyone playing. If you're a streamer, stream. I don't care if you have one viewer, just stream. Get us as many viewers as humanly possible. Make short form content, long form content. Doesn't matter if your content's trash, good, bad, ugly. Just post it and be positive and talk about it in the Discord. Because they read everything in the Discord and on Steam, despite the rumors saying that no one's in the Discord. They do have at least one staff member and he goes and gives all that data back to the team. So if you want this game to survive, please, for the love of God, show up on the 27th and get all your friends to come play. If the player count is higher, then they can't ignore us forever. And to address one more thing with the third person mode, I personally dislike it a lot. Having people licking walls that pop out and pre-fire you is hella annoying, and I'm a firm believer that if they remove third person, all the third person maxis would still play the game. However, right now there's a lot of people that will not play the game because it is in third person. So still very possible that that is the next change that could come. Maybe they'll bring first person back, and a lot of people would absolutely love that, especially on the NA and EU region. But even Asia does love FPP as well, so all regions would definitely be stoked for that. So please show up June 27th. This is our time to have your voices be heard. Stay positive with the sentiment. Have a constructive conversation in the Discord if you like. Let the devs see that the community is loving this, and they will continue to do these patches. This time around, the players have the power. We forced them to bring the game back. Now it's time to force them to the direction that we want. I'll answer any comments down below. Let me know your thoughts and have yourself an amazing day.